Okay then, Ivy against Priestess is pretty interesting. Well, I guess it works. Well, with the Priestess, Aeroplanist, and Prospector choice, let's just see how it goes. And it's going to be week 3, day 2, match 2, game 2, first half of T versus YS. Pepe is going to be going for Lion. It seems like we want to lock the Cypher machine near Lion first, which isn't the worst case scenario, but it doesn't even seem like Lion wants to come true. So right now it's really just for the Hunter. Right now it's really just we're just trying to waste as much time as possible from the survivor's point of view. But of course, with the Scream, it seems like we're going to be able to get in straight towards the window here as well. Not being able to get much aside from that is a tiny bit unfortunate. But even so, being able to see where Moem is, Pepe trying to find a little bit more from the survivor side. Right now, what YS is trying to think is we got a Scream. Okay, we got a Scream. YS is probably just trying to solve for accelerated decoding time. Aside from that, there's not much I can see that we can do. We're currently at a really bad area. Yeah, Pepe decided to leech until we're at a really bad area for Prospector Vector to be in. And that's going to be immediate stream and immediate hit. That's going to be pushed back just to cancel it. Yeah, not good at all. You can't really throw the magnet down like that. You really can't throw the magnet down like that. We're trying to look for flywheel. That's a brilliant flywheel from Moem, and that's going to be a blink fail here. But we still managed to get the Scream, which isn't the worst. But I feel like if we do decide to tight kite there still, you won't be able to get much. We're going to change targets here, wanting to look for YYK, stopping their Cypher machine decoding progress for as much as we can. But even so right now, with Prospector still being nearby, can we get the Scream? I don't think we can. It's a tiny bit hard. He's going to move away from this area and we're going to be able to TP over. That's going to be a Scream and that's going to be immediate hit down. For Prospector side, he got really lucky that he decided to bring flywheel for this one because that magnet was really not the best way to do any of that. So with that in mind, we're going to be able to see around 2.5 Cypher machine decoding progress here. Survivors decoding progress was a tiny bit slow, but that's also still okay even so. Now then, Priestess did get leeched, but there is a long portal, so we can just go straight towards the other Cypher machine and do whatever we want to do. Which Aeroplane is wanting to come into rescue. Are we going to Scream? We are going to leech instead. That's too... The thing is, I don't really like this leech because it's in the same area, but it seems like we would be able to get it on towards Aeroplanist. Aeroplanist is going to come back, and with that in mind, double down situation. And we can go look for Moem then with our other leech. Now then, ETN will have to go towards that side of the map right now. We're not sharing... We are also not sharing... Aeroplanist, it seems this time. I don't think we're going to be able to get much. Can we get a Scream back? We didn't get a Scream back there on time, so that is pretty bad now for our survivor's point of view. Prospector will be able to full heal here. Yeah, that's the only issue right now. Prospector will be able to full heal here. I feel like we should not have screamed at us in that situation, because even if he did go through the long portal, we definitely could have leashed on towards Priestess, right? Meanwhile, your leech goes towards the other side of the map. But okay then, in that case scenario, we're going to be able to get Pepe down. But no, sorry, we're going to be able to get Aeroplanist on towards the chair. 3 Cypher machines and new survivor on chair. Survivors right now have a really good time encountering Pepe. We do still see Prospector, but that Prospector doesn't matter anymore. Unless we could still full chase Prosy for the guarantee type, because Prospector does not have anything else here left to use. Didn't get hit on towards anyone. We did get a Scream though, and that's going to be hit on towards Lion. And seems like it'll still be a normal rescue. But even so right now, we want to look for as much as we can. That's going to be Scream. That's no jetpack there being used. Okay. Couldn't get a jetpack there on time. I feel like if you get leash and you immediate jetpack, it probably would be better. Because like Hunter just can't really do that fast. And your teleportation is also a tiny bit slow. So you should have more than enough time to get a jetpack out. But with almost 4 Cypher machines done, 1 last Cypher machine remaining, probably still a tie game at the end of the day. Unless Prospector gets tunneled right here, then it'll be a 3-man elimination. But I think it will still be a tiny bit hard from the survivors. Well, from the Hunter's point of view to even get more than a tie right now. Okay, then Prospector being able to finish off his Cypher Machine. There's going to be a Priestess nearby as well who we want to get the Screaming, which we did get the Screaming. We cannot go for a double down situation here because if anti messes up, it'll be really bad. That's going to be that. We didn't get any more on towards Priestess, deciding not to hit Priestess right here. Leech, Teleport, Scream, 100 stack, very nicely done. That's going to be a role playing this going down, and last Cypher Machine. That's a long portal towards both ends. If I'm not, no, that's not towards both ends. That's towards Prospector. So, thinking what should happen right now is we get rid of the long portal, go for the first officer, and because if first officer uses his items early, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, we don't have corruption of transference though, so there's that. We still get the immediate blink down. Cypher Machine 60% drop coming into rescue here as the Priestess. Look, a lot of survivors now aren't running borrowed time anymore, which is pretty surprising to me. Because like a lot of these times, you wouldn't really tunnel the, like in this case scenario, you wouldn't tunnel the first officer at all. You would preferably to tunnel the Priestess instead of first officer, because like, you know, first officer fully counters Ivy once she uses her watches. That's going to be the bring back, and we need to look for Priestess here immediately, which we don't see just yet. Priestess coming in from the back, that's going to be the, well, we don't want to leech on Priestess just yet, but we also didn't hit Priestess. Oh, we got that, okay, that's not bad. And now we can only go for Priestess. Now really it's just Priestess is your only choice. Link, Teleport, Scream, nice down. Okay, Flywheel didn't come out on time, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's nothing we can do. I feel like we could have Flywheeled away from the area too if we wanted to, but in this case scenario, Priestess going down, Lion going straight towards two-story area. Meanwhile, Prospector trying to get the gate open. We can link on towards Prospector, bring the leech back, put it down next to Priestess, and first officer will still be able to get the rescue just because that's kind of how it works. Now then, with that in mind, we got the Scream out, okay, but first officer on the other side of the map right now. We teleported wrong. Ooh, we teleported a tiny bit wrong right there. That's gonna be teleportation towards that side, and Priestess running away. 58 stacks right now. We want to stop this. We did manage. Oh, we didn't stop it. Okay, that's sad. Okay, that's really sad that we didn't stop it. If that's the case, Priestess right now, another portal out. We do have dungeon. Oh, a bit. Ooh, dungeon. Ooh, okay, that's Scream. That Scream cancelled pretty well right there, I won't lie. But we can't do anything here just yet. But Priestess, Scream? What? Okay, nice. Wait a second. Can we get the portal? We can get the pallet. Okay, we can. We're running straight towards the other side right now. Priestess. Okay, Priestess had an extra portal. Probably will be doable, but we're probably gonna leech, teleport, and then. Okay, we got the Scream. Oh, okay, we got the Scream. Okay, that's fair. Let's congratulate the tie game still. Let's move on to our second half. Okay, my friends, Composer is going to come out here once again from TE Survivor side. I believe they can cook with this one. I believe, but it's going to be Composer, Barmaid, Prospector, and the Mercenary here. It will be week 3, day 2, match 2, game 2, second half of T versus YS. Looks like we are going to be looking for Composer first, based on where ETN is going. Maybe we're going to lock Composer Cypher Machine first. But even so, chasing after Composer might be a tiny bit hard. We're going to stay near basements, just so you can't get the leech. Damn, that is kind of cruel to Ivy. But even so right now, it's going to be Instant Detention alongside with Impulsive, Wanted Order, and of course Berserker. Prospector standing near that area as well, looking down this time it seems, because there's no way you can get anything else on this Prozzy. You can't really scream the Prozzy 2 in that area if he's looking behind him. But Prospector here, 21 stacks. Prospector, not padded speed boost, but the metal speed boost. And of course, 60% stack here as well. We just want to get another scream here as soon as we can. But with Haha right now, I don't think he realizes that there's another hunter nearby. But even so, we should be able to get the other scream with the other Yi-Tian. We're waiting, we're looking. We didn't get the hit, but right now we can blink open. Okay, then we cannot switch to Ivy we cannot switch to Yi-Tian just yet. Ivy moving a little bit of a different direction, but even so, we got stuck. We're upstairs. Can we get the scream? We couldn't. Which might be a tiny bit of an issue right now, but it's not the worst, it's not the best. That's a very nice magnet there dropped down by the Prospector. But if that's the case, can we catch up on time? We did mess up our movements there just a tiny bit, but even so, that's going to be another one there. We're going to link and then teleport over, but that's a pushback. Okay, that's a pushback, but we didn't time it well enough from Huahua's point of view here, so there's nothing we can do. But 3 Cypher Machine done from Survivor side though, at least a guaranteed tie against Ivy. Ivy does have map control, but we couldn't really lock any Cypher Machines early game as well for our debug, so that's about that for now. With the Composer here coming out, running straight towards this next Cypher Machine, we definitely won't change targets anytime soon, but Barmy finishing off her Cypher Machine, Composer finishing her Cypher Machine, Mercenary will want it order right here. We're going to lock Composer first, and then most likely trying to find Mercy here. We are going to be able to get a screen, we are going to be able to get the leech, and with both of those on mind right now, potentially speaking, we can try lock Mercy in that area, but with Mercenary at 80-something%, he did elbow pad away as well, so there's no point in getting anything on towards him right now. It really is just, oh hey, Prospector, how are we doing? Gonna be able to get the vault over, that's gonna be the immediate teleport over as well, and yeah, not gonna be able to do much even with the flywheel coming out. I can see why survivors want to use Prospector to counter Ivy. Sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. That's kind of just the difference right now. So Mercy is going to be able to get the Dublin drink. We're going to go for the tie game here, it seems. We're going to try maintain our lead here as much as we can, in which that is probably what he should be doing anyways. So with that in mind, wanting to come in to rescue... that is going to be Mercenary nearby 40 stacks. Even if we fail rescue here, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I guess it's really just Composer being able to get his Cypher Machine done. Flywheel has already been Flywheel has already been consumed, so there is nothing we can do about it. Still gets the follow-up hit there on towards Mercenary, and going to be able to fully deny Prospector's rebound kite here with the last 2 Cypher Machine 80% on average right now. It's going to be really hard for us to get anything more than a tie now, Debo. It's going to be really hard. Composer will wanted order. Libao Cypher Machine basically primed and done. So even if we teleport over here, it does not matter. We get teleportation over it. Look, all what Barmaid has to do here. Did Barmaid drink speed doubling? She didn't. That's even better. How do we get 59 stacks? Looks, I don't know. I'm like, look, I don't really know, but somehow we did. In this case scenario, we will not vault over the pallet. We will not vault over the pallet. Okay, we got that, and that's gonna be the blink open. We missed it right over the vault as well. But that's gonna screen back, and that's Barmaid going down. Okay, now, Mercy is priming, or is Composer priming? It is Composer who's going to be priming the Cypher Machine, as he is very close towards... No, he's not close towards the X-Gate. Sorry, we're opening a complete new Cypher Machine right now from Composer's point of view. Wait, who is? Wait, what? Huh? What is happening? We're changing to our... Oh, we're going towards Christmas tree. I don't think that's a good idea. But, okay, that's a scream. Not bad. That's a scream, not bad, but it's going to slowly go down if you don't decide to go after Composer right now. Debo is still trying to think about his life decisions currently, but Barmaid's going to go after half pretty soon here as well. But even if we do leech on towards Composer, it doesn't matter. You get a hit, Composer will pop open that Cypher Machine immediately as well. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. We see Composer, we get the leech on, that's okay. Flywheel came out pretty early as well. That's going to be 100% screen right there, very nicely done. And with that in mind, Composer wanted to run out from this area. We got the rescue on towards Barmaid. Barmaid not drinking her Dublin though. I do think Barmaid should be drinking that Dublin as soon as she can. Like, it's really just with the fact that she's after half rescue, so if she really gets targeted next, it'll be pretty bad. I know they can get a Cypher Machine Prime, but I still feel like that Doveling wouldn't be a bad consumption. Just to play a little bit more safe. Mercenary should be able to make it to... Okay, if Mercenary is able to make it towards the Cypher Machine, it should be fine. Mercy just has to pop something. No, Barmy needs to decode the 67% Cypher Machine. There's nothing they can do to avoid this. There's nothing they can do to avoid this. Yes, you could possibly say, oh, we could definitely prime this. But Composer doesn't have borrow time. Composer have borrow time. We both can rush it. Who cares? But Composer doesn't. And Libao, okay, Libao drank. Okay, Libao drank. Okay, she drank. Okay. Barmaid drank at least. Good news. Bit hard here, I feel. Is Barmaid opening the Cypher Machine? Barmaid is opening the Cypher Machine right now. We didn't get the Scream down, but we did get the Leech. Even if we teleport over, it doesn't really matter. As long as the survivors here are nearby, the TP over shouldn't be too much of an issue. That's going to be 100% stack. That's going to be Barmaid there immediately registered. And we're going to be able to pop. Okay, not bad then. Very nice consumption. Survivors at one end of the gate each. We leech on towards Barmaid already, so there's no points. For Mercenary right here, I think Mercenary should force the gate open. And then even if we teleport over, you can just elbow pad away. And then allow Libao to do whatever you want to do. But it seems like we're just going to play the long game here. We do have Blink as well, which is something we have to be wary about right now. Yeah, it's kind of why, like most people would be like, yeah, we should play endgame for as long as we can. But like with Blink here, you want to kind of force them to... You kind of do want to force Ivy to TP towards you so everyone can get out of the gate. This is going to be after half for a Barmaid. And Dungeon is not nearby. Mercenary will one last level pad here remaining. We want to play a long endgame, but we forgot that Ivy did have a blink there left to use. Mercy should have forced open the gate, realistically speaking. It's better to get Mercenary down instead of an Ivy, instead of a Barmaid down when Barmaid's near the gate as well. But even so, with that in mind, that's going to be teleporting straight towards the IAM. Tie game from last game will end up as a 3-man elimination. This game, it does seem. But, oh wait, there is another dungeon here. Same dungeon location as last game. 95 stacks on towards our Composer. Ooh la la. We're looking though. We're seeing. I don't think it's possible. I personally don't think it's possible. We did get the vault over. We didn't get any relevation screams. We don't have tuning until the next 24 seconds left on towards the clock. And I feel like, oh, we didn't get the scream there too. Okay. We're trying to buy more time. We need to buy a lot of time right now. We do need to buy a lot of time right now. Detention's over in 15 seconds. We need that 15 seconds. This is some crucial ass 15 seconds right now. We're going to vault over once again. And with the vault over there, 5 seconds left on towards the clock. We got this. We saw Ivy. And we have a basement. Okay, there's nothing we can do then. If we didn't see Ivy there and take the normal hit, probably wouldn't be bad. But with that in mind, let's congratulate Trim-Man elimination here from the Hunter side. Let's move on towards game 2. Game 3. Sorry. Game 3.